Imagine your childhood best friend stealing your marriage and then slowly trying to skin your entire identity. This is allegedly the unhinged reality facing the Roblox gaming community right now. Leah Ashe and MeganPlays were absolute internet royalty, defining an entire era for millions of young fans. They were roommates, sisters, and business partners until a messy cheating scandal destroyed their circle. But the betrayal did not stop at a broken home. TikTok is currently melting down over evidence that Leah is allegedly trying to copy Megan's life, piece by piece. The internet is calling it a real-life Skinwalker plot twist, and the receipts are getting genuinely terrifying. We are talking about leaked texts detailing plans to queue up a toddler, sudden house liquidations, and an expensive Anthropologie chair that triggered an absolute generational crash-out. Let's look at how a standard relationship disaster mutated into a chilling psychological thriller. Anyway, let's dive straight into the absolute disaster that is the Roblox community's darkest timeline. The plot escalated when Megan leaked a text regarding her daughter, Clover. Viral screenshots show Leah allegedly told friends she never wanted to get pregnant. She simply wanted a man who already had a baby so she could take it. That is bordering on a horror movie script. Megan crashed out, texting Zach that a literal skinwalker was raising their toddler. Internet commentators are losing their minds over this twist. They are pointing out how calculated this affair seems in retrospect. Public perception is shifting from basic infidelity to existential identity theft. Let's trace the timeline back to the initial red flags Megan completely missed. Zach allegedly started prioritizing Leah's opinions, her favorite restaurants, and her daily schedule over his wife's. Megan brushed it off, assuming they were just a tight friend group. Reddit users are digging up old vlogs, pointing out obvious stolen glances at VidCon 23. Allegedly, Leah was secretly disappointed when Megan announced her pregnancy because it ruined her long-term goal. The audacity of staying in someone's house, eating their food, and plotting to replace them is wild. Zach is being labeled an absolute dumbass online, but Leah is viewed as something far more dangerous. The escalation took a darker turn during a massive estate sale at Leah's house. A viral TikTok clip showed strangers digging through 95% of Leah's personal belongings. She suddenly abandoned her cherished teapot collections, clothes, cameras, and her daily journals. Most unhinged of all, she left behind a plushie named Pinky that she allegedly slept with every night. Megan went to the sale, shed tears, and bought the plushie back out of pure residual empathy. Zach claimed Leah just wanted a fresh start. But you do not sell your childhood comfort items and personal electronics for a standard relocation. This liquidation makes perfect sense when you realize what replaced those items in Zach's house. Megan's mother-in-law sent her a video of Clover playing in Zach and Leah's new living room. In the background stood an expensive, specific blue Anthropologie chair tucked into the corner. That chair matches Megan's personal interior design aesthetic identically. Zach spent $500 on furniture he would usually hate, purely because Leah picked it out. But the internet is not buying it, especially since Leah has zero history of liking mid-century modern aesthetics. The design theft deepens with the mystery of the vintage lotus lamp. Megan has openly posted about chasing a rare, mid-century modern lotus lamp for years. Leah knew this intimately. During the move, Leah sold her prized holiday decorations but explicitly kept that exact lamp. Megan asked Zach if the lamp was left behind, and he confirmed it was one of the few items they kept. Leah does not want a fresh start. She allegedly wants Megan's exact life. TikTok edits are actively comparing their recent photos, showing Leah copying Megan's exact hair color, clothing style, and vocal inflections. It is a textbook case of psychological mirroring. We have to talk about the strange behavioral escalation that preceded this transition. Before the affair was uncovered, Leah reportedly developed a bizarre obsession with a toy poodle named Blossom. She treated the dog like an infant, dressing it up and forcing a rigid nap schedule. Zach even admitted at the time that the behavior was creeping him out. Ironically, as soon as she secured Zach and partial custody of Clover, the poodle was immediately rehomed. Duluan Mang on X is calling her a predator who collects aesthetics rather than a person with a genuine identity. She likes the idea of having things, but she abandons them when reality requires effort. The absolute peak of this hypocrisy involves the legal contracts Leah signed before her public downfall. Megan revealed that Leah is trapped in a management contract that forces her to upload content indefinitely. Because her views are dying and her reputation is destroyed, she is trapped in a digital prison. She has to show her face to a community that despises her just to pay her bills. Meanwhile, Megan is pulling millions of views on TikTok by being authentic and documenting her healing journey. She stated she will drag this situation to her grave because these two people forced her to split custody. She sees her own daughter only half the time because of her best friend's greed. The narrative twist here is that Leah spent years playing the victim about being severely bullied in high school. Megan confirmed this sob story was used to gain entry into her family holidays and stalking traditions. However, Zach recently let slip that Leah bragged to him about being popular in her teenage years. The internet is piecing together the lies, realizing Leah mirrors whatever persona secures her immediate validation. She told Zach what a basic man wanted to hear, and she told Megan what a kind friend wanted to protect. Now she is stuck living in a house filled with furniture she does not like, raising a child that is not hers. What makes this absolute disaster worse is the complete lack of remorse from the parties involved. Zach is reportedly telling mutual friends that he was 100% happy with Megan but thought he could be happier. Imagine destroying a marriage, a business, and your child's stability for a marginal upgrade that turned out to be a clone. Megan is currently the only one in therapy, while Leah stopped attending the moment she got the husband. The entire Roblox community is watching this train wreck unfold in slow motion, waiting to see how long this perverse reality can last. Zach traded a genuine partner for a literal shadow. Now, let's look closer at how Megan is actively picking up the pieces during this digital nightmare. She recently uploaded a TikTok documenting her journey to get her marriage tattoos permanently removed. Her wedding portrait and the letter Z are slowly being erased from her skin. Megan recalled a haunting moment when her mother initially asked what would happen if they divorced. Megan confidently replied that it would never happen. After 2 painful laser sessions, the portrait is finally turning gray. During the vlog, Megan headed home early because her child woke up from a nap. Her mother then took Clover to stay the night with family. The tattoo vlog took a surreal turn while Megan was sitting at a red light. She shared her excitement about ordering a bulk pack of Bloom energy drinks from Amazon. But the real emotional drop happened when she returned home from the clinic. Her mother delivered a tragic update that their family bird had unexpectedly passed away. Amidst the chaos of moving into a new home, Megan also asked her technician about laser pain. She wondered out loud whether getting a tattoo or removing one hurt more. Commenters are calling the timing of the bird's passing a literal metaphor for her old life dying. Despite the heavy emotional toll, Megan is refusing to play a passive victim in this post-divorce era. She posted a viral list of the luxury items she secured during the split. Her inventory includes a $7,000 bottle of tequila and a vintage Sundrop soda machine. She also kept a mini fridge autographed by Guns N' Roses alongside her Tonal and Peloton workout setups. A high-end Cutco knife set, an authentic iconic chair, and 2 Dyson vacuums complete her haul. Zach lives exactly 5 minutes down the street, and Megan is cashing in on his proximity. She explicitly stated she makes him come over to handle manual labor and household chores. If her car battery dies, Zach is forced to drop everything and fix it. She plans to work him to his absolute death. The psychological fallout has even began bleeding directly into Megan's subconscious mind. She confessed to having a vivid, horrific dream where she confronted Leah in public. In the dream, Leah was wearing a bright red wig to conceal her stolen appearance. Megan grabbed the wig, ripped it off her head, and began screaming at Zach to open his eyes. She woke up in an absolute rage, forced to face the reality of shared custody. To make matters worse, she recently missed Clover taking her very first steps. Zach and Leah took the toddler to a gymnastics class while Megan was left completely alone. She spoke out about the immense pain of waking up and crashing out in an empty house. TikTok users are actively criticizing Megan, claiming she is dragging the drama out for clout. She quickly checked those comments, calling the detractors people with the brains of 5-year-olds. Megan explicitly stated that a bullet went straight through her heart, and she is still actively bleeding out. She stood in front of the gun and smiled before it shot her, so she did not dodge anything. To cope with the stress, Megan recently updated her dating profile on the Hinge app. Her new prompts include merging friend groups at a local bar and visiting a psychic to check for soulmates. She also added a prompt about engaging in a Spotify music blend, but admits she never replies. She refuses to let other people's music mix into her curated playlists. The influencer industrial complex has officially birthed a brand new category of digital horror. This situation proves that some people do not want to build their own success, they just want to skin yours. Will Leah ever return to her original branding, or is she fully committed to this copied life? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if Zach is the dumbest man on the internet, and keep it messy.